Hello, I'm Kathleen Capcara from Trinity Church, and I'm here to talk about the season of Advent with a story by Jerome Berryman. It's published by Church Publishing, and it's called On the Road to Bethlehem. But before we hear a story, we really need to be ready. Getting ready is something you do all by yourself. Nobody can say, get ready, or be quiet, or be still. They could say it, but that doesn't mean that you feel it. Getting ready is a feeling of peace you have inside, and one way that I like to get ready is to listen. And I like to practice listening with the sound of this singing bowl. So listen with me, and when we don't hear it anymore, then I'll know it's time to begin the story. This is the season of Advent. It's when we're all on the way to Bethlehem. But who will show us the way? The prophets. The prophets are people who come so close to God that they know things. And these prophets knew that something was going to happen in Bethlehem. They didn't know what, but they knew where. And the prophets pointed the way to Bethlehem. Can you see the finger on this card pointing the way? Isaiah was one of the prophets who said, "The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelled in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shined." The prophet said, "Stop, watch, pay attention. Something amazing is going to happen in Bethlehem." And now we remember on the second Sunday of Advent, we remember Mary and Joseph. And they were on the road to Bethlehem. Do you see the road and the city of Bethlehem? This is the Mother Mary. Where should we put her? Right there. And this is the Father Joseph. And this is the donkey. Mary was about to have a baby. They were going to the city of Bethlehem because they needed to go to be counted by the Roman soldiers. But it's really hard to walk to Bethlehem when you're about to have a baby. When Mary couldn't take another step, she rode on the donkey. But it's hard to ride on a donkey when you're about to have a baby. So Mary rode, but when she couldn't ride another step, she got down and walked. She walked and she rode. She walked and she rode, and Joseph walked along with her. They must have been the last people on the way to Bethlehem that night. This is the candle of the prophets. And this is the candle of Mary and Joseph. But I need some light. The prophets showed us the way. They said, "Stop, watch, pay attention." And we need to do that too during this season. And this is the candle, the light of Mary and Joseph on their way to Bethlehem. They walked and she rode and they walked, and we are going to Bethlehem with them. Let's enjoy the light. Ah, you thought I was gone, but I'm looking for my snuffer. I don't know where it is. Let me see. What are we gonna use? All right. This is the light of the prophets. We're going to put it out, but some of the smoke from the light of the prophets will fill the room today, and it will mix with the light of Mary and Joseph on their way to Bethlehem. And next week, we'll learn about the shepherds and the sheep and what they did on the way to Bethlehem. I hope you can find a moment of peace in this season of Advent. I'll see you next week.